Well, hello and welcome to Fatsquatch Games. Yes, we've got another Fatsquatch and friend battle. And yes, it's a random encounter. Studio Rose is my random partner. We're going up against Havong and Montuanuan. Yes, on the King of the Hill map. Now guys, there are sniper tower rushes. There's even bunker rushes and base rushes where you build into their base. But there's another kind of base expansion that really messes with their head. You want to get inside the head of the enemy. Yeah. And you want them to be distracted so that you, yes you, can destroy their base from other angles. Not only that, but destroy them in such a way that their partner decides to surrender. Let's watch the base expansion. Now you're gonna build right in front of their base, guys, drawing them out and distracting them. Let's check it out. Let's jump into the battle. Grab your popcorn and a soda and enjoy the ride. Don't forget to like and subscribe. King of the Hill map, here we go. I've got my construction yard down now. Yeah, gonna try to get the containers as quickly as I can. You know, it's important to grab those containers. And you guys know the container thing has changed, or it will change. You can no longer just run up to it and click it. You're gonna have to stay on it and capture it like you're capturing a flag. That's gonna be in the new update coming out soon. You guys saw some of that in the hero gameplay that us YouTubers rolled out. Now, here we go. We've got the riflemen running out to grab those containers. It's still the old way though, so we can grab them really quick. I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna see a lot of different strategies in the early gameplay. I'm thinking coyotes may be used a lot more, or maybe even fortresses. Here we go. Grabbing the containers. You can see my partner, my random partner Rose, down in the bottom right-hand corner. She is red. Girl power. Yeah. All right. Now, I have built my base kind of in a long, lengthwise kind of look and feel right there. You can see how it's kind of long, kind of going in a line, if you will. I've got one sniper tower up. Now this is the deal. I wasn't gonna expand my base like this, but you see what Green's doing. Green's actually sending a bunch of assaults over to me, and I noticed this, and he's taking out my sniper tower. And when that happened, I was like, okay, Green, I'm going to crush you psychologically. I'm gonna crush you physically, mentally, and I'm gonna make you cry. So here we go, you guys. Watch what I do. We're gonna go ahead and expand the base, and I'm gonna keep building towards Green's base here. Now, I've got riflemen. I'm gonna have some riflemen here just to kind of control that area a little bit and keep him from trying to do the same thing. He was actually, I think, building a little bit out this way too. I'm scouting him out now. But this is when I really decided to do this too. When I saw the barracks, 1, 2, 3 barracks. You're like, oh, that's okay. No, there's a 4th barracks down in the bottom left, a 4th barracks. That's when I knew, okay, he's gonna come at me with a lot of assaults here, or potentially a lot of assaults. So I decide, well, I need more sniper towers. And that's when I have come to the conclusion that I need to expand my base and distract him and put pressure on his front, his right side. Now, you can see on this map, King of the Hill, you've got this entrance right here, just in front of him to the right. You've also got 2 more entrances down below his base. One coming off that hill, and that's why the map's called King of the Hill. You have that big hill in the middle, and then another one that kind of veers to the left there and comes up the side. So the idea here, you guys, is to expand your base over across on that right side. And you'll see what I do here in a moment. My partner is actually building and trying to get 2 hawks, and she does a pretty good job with that. But you'll see what Blue has in store for her. Okay. Now remember, the point of this is to build and expand your base and really create a distraction and create some pressure. So they're busy trying to deal with what's happening in front of them. And this works pretty well on this map. And also if you're playing with a random partner who you want to make sure has time. Because you never know what you're going to get when you play random. I like playing random. I played a lot of random. Yes, I lose and yes, I win. But it's fun just to meet new commanders that I never would have met. And also, a lot of times they become subscribers, which is really cool. Okay, so you can see I have 3 barracks here from the very beginning. I'm building more riflemen. You can see those assaults that came over, but I've got more sniper towers. Now Rose has got her coyote and she's coming up this way trying to scout it out a little bit for me. Trying to see what's going on. Look at the assaults, okay? He just kept coming, all right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you some riflemen. And he has heavy assaults in the mix. And he keeps on kind of pushing and pushing and pushing. And I just knew I needed to control the top of this map. All right, look at that. So he's coming at me again. I'm pushing towards him. We got riflemen versus assaults. That's right. The Confederation trying to assault my base with assaults and heavy assaults. No flame assaults yet, but I'm sure they were coming. So anyway, right now it's an infantry back and forth battle, and I just knew. Look at this! I knew it was coming. At least 4 barracks. You know, you get that feeling when you have this feeling like, oh, they're coming. Now, Rose was freaking out. Rose is down in the bottom right-hand corner, yelling at me, stop! Don't keep attacking. But I knew if I let off the gas at all, Green was just gonna push and push and hit me with a wave of assaults and heavy assaults. And that's no good. Because the moment I lose my sniper towers and get behind in production of infantry, then Green will get the upper hand. So I told Rose, I said, no worries, Rose. Just relax, it's okay. I'm Fatsquatch. Okay, so I built another sniper tower up on the top of the map here. You can see it right there. Right on the other side of the water. You can see this choke point because the assaults can't come through the jungle. They're coming through this small, thin area. And that's where I'm going to keep them. I'm locking my riflemen in place. Now guys, I don't know if you do this a lot, but I love doing it. Lock your units in place, use your defense boost. You can see how well it's working. There we go. Now I was having a good laugh because he just wasted a lot of his guys. Now I'm going to use the riflemen I have here to push forward a little bit and start to expand my base. All right, you can see Rose coming along nicely. Blue's been really, really quiet. And so those two down there just kind of hanging out. Now Rose did send me some help. You can see some of Rose's riflemen right here. She was concerned, like I said. So she sent some help and some riflemen up my way, which I do appreciate. I do appreciate that. So I destroyed that, and now I'm moving it over to put it right behind the jungle here. There we go. Yes. Little by little. I'm not looking for speed here. This is not a speed rush, like I said, or a bunker rush or sniper tower rush or anything like that. You can take your time with this one, but you want to make sure you manage it well and just slowly take control of the map of the territory. All right. Now Green has been busy, and he's expanding his base over there in the top left. So now I've got my one sniper tower up. I'm putting up another one. I moved my riflemen up just a little bit, locking them into place. Slowly choking the map here. We're choking it, closing in on it. And pretty soon Green's going to start to feel the pressure of Fatsquatch's base. Here we go. And trust me, he puts up a fight. All right, so I've come to the front of his base here, and that's about as far as I'm gonna go. But see, it's 9 minutes. This is not a rush. And this is a tiny map, okay? Many of you guys can go really fast with a bunker rush or a sniper tower rush. That's not the point of this. Now you can see all the assaults he has over here. Yeah. And he's got a nice little bunker right there. So their assaults are really focused on my sniper towers and my riflemen. You see blue with the vertex coming through to assist. So blue has vertex. That was nice to find out. A lot of times they'll try to be quiet until the last minute, until they start attacking your base. But blue had to send his vertex up to help out his partner. Okay. Now, Rose has hawks. You can see the hawks down in the left-hand corner of the map flying around over on blue's base. So Rose has got hawks now out there taking on blue's vertex. Now I'm starting to pop up anti-air, because if I can get blue to waste his vertex up at me, by me, that's going to help Rose a lot. Because then Rose can do what she wants with her hawks. Now at this point, blue didn't have a whole lot going on the ground because he was trying to get to the vertex and build that up. You can see though that now his attention is on Rose's base. Green is producing what he can. Rose is coming through, Studio Rose is coming through with the hawks to help me out and help me thin out those assaults. I'm going to keep sending a few riflemen up here just to keep them from, coming at my sniper towers. But the idea, like I said, I'm just going to build right up to this point here and just get green to focus right there. Get him to focus right there. Here we go. Almost got that bunker. Nice. Nice one, Rose. Way to come through with the assist. I like that. Okay. So, we're just going to hang out right here. I've got my porcupines coming out, anti-air, waiting for blue to get those vertex back up here. But at the moment, Rose is doing a great job with those hawks. Green is feeling some pressure. And we are controlling the top part of the map. And you can see I've got scouts in the middle, just to make sure if blue does try to come across and up to my way, I'll see them coming. Now, we're getting a good look at green here. Green has lost their barracks. They got one barracks left. I'm going to fall back. And that's all I'm going to do now. I'm just going to have and build up my little wall right here. And really keep green focused on this area right here. Okay? Now, I've got more porcupine and some riflemen coming out. Now you can see down here, Rose doesn't have a whole lot. She's got grenadiers. She's got quite a few actually, but she doesn't have anything else besides that, maybe a coyote. Blue took out her airfield, so she lost that, and she's going to have to rebuild that. And blue got their pad back, their air pad. So now their vertex are flying around on Rose's base. Now I've got my sniper tower set up here. I'm putting a gun tower right in front of my sniper towers. Like I said, I'm not going to push. I'm not trying to build another construction yard or move any closer into the base. I'm really building this to draw green out. You can see green, I've got green's attention basically. Green's not going to do anything to help blue out. Green is trying to deal with what's in front of him. Now blue has sent some help, some reinforcements, hammers, and some assaults. You can see blue now has Zeus. And those Zeus are really tearing up those grenadiers. And remember, that's all that my random partner had down there. Okay, so here come the fortresses. So green's starting to pop out some fortresses, but my gun tower is able to take care of that. So you got your sniper tower, your gun tower row, and then you've got your riflemen right in front of that. And they're locked into place. That's your wall right there. While that's happening, and I've got green's attention up there, this happens. Blue decides to come over to Studio Rose's base and try to see if they can pick it apart. Now, those vertex gave Blue some great visibility, and Blue could see there was nothing on the ground really. So the Zeuses are able to come over and the vertex and have their way with Rose's base. Now I see this happening, and you know I've got the middle scouted out, the middle of the hill, and that was so that I can send my guys to the middle. But I see what's happening in Rose's base, and I can't be a good partner if I let Rose die. Okay, I don't care if they're a random partner or not. I've got to go down there and help them out. So I'm going to go down there and give Rose some reinforcements. I've still got my wall here. I'm still getting green to pay attention to me and not try to help Blue down at Rose's base. Okay, while that's happening up at the top of the map, and I'm keeping green busy with my wall and my expanded base, I come down here to take on these Zeuses. Here we go. They were having their way with Rose, but you're not going to do that to my partner. Oh! Nice job, anti-air. Vertex down. Look at these Zeuses. Oh, yeah, get them. Nice job. More Zeuses coming. Like if I wouldn't have come down here to her base, I'm pretty sure Blue would have taken her out. And I was having a good laugh actually, because while this is happening, green's up there dealing with my little wall I have up there to keep him busy, and not really able to help Blue, his partner, make the push against Red's base and against Fatsquatch riflemen. And everybody knows what happens when Zeuses, especially Zeuses without shield, go up against the Fatsquatch riflemen, right? Anyway, I'm just keeping my base, my wall together. Look at that. Green starts to try to take spaces up with their own walls. And Blue is now coming up. Green's like, I need help up here. I want to take away this wall. I'm not trying to expand into your base, Green, but I'm trying to keep you distracted. So I've got Green and Blue focused on my little wall over here, my little area. And I've got lots of AA, and I'm slowly taking out Blue's vertex. And then Green decides to make a push. And it's actually a pretty good push. He's got the fortresses for my riflemen, and he's got the heavy assaults to take out my buildings. So honestly, Green, good job. You can see how Green's doing it. But I've got a lot of sniper towers. So to make their way through the wall and a defense boost, not going to happen. But what did that do for me? It took out the guys he had that he was trying to take out the wall. And here come Fatsquatch Jaguars and Fatsquatch Riflemen. Those are the two entrances right there. So what did I do? I distracted Green. Green was focused on that wall and what I was doing right there without focusing on the bottom of his base right here. He also knew that Red didn't have anything either. So apparently he wasn't worried about it, leaving his whole bottom of his base open for me to come in with my Jags and my Riflemen. Blue is trying to help green with some vertex, but it's too late. And I go in for the kill. Now watch what happens once I take out green's base. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Psychologically getting in the head of your enemy and just crushing their hopes. Now blue is coming up with some Zeus. But I got a Jag over here and some riflemen. Got sniper towers, a porcupine. And I've got, that's right, I've got some Rose behind them with some grenadiers. Nice job, Rose. So blue comes up to try to hit me and loses more Zeus. And guys, this is where blue just feels the defeat. Really, there's nothing blue can do. And at that point, I'm pretty sure they probably boosted. They've lost some boosts. And there's not a whole lot that blue can do. Blue attacked red. Yellow came down to help red. It's a victory, you guys. Blue surrendered. Because after what happened to his partner, there was not a whole lot he could do. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the Fatsquatch base expansion wall. That's what you do. You kind of expand, but don't go into their base. Just close enough to draw them out, get their attention, and keep them distracted so that you can take your forces down and around and come in to that weak side. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Studio Rose, for being my awesome random partner. Guys, check out the members only videos. You gotta be a member, so hit the join button. And don't forget to subscribe. And also check out my featured friends videos. They're awesome too. We'll see you all in the next battle.